Who am I? In 1999, March 2nd, a baby was born in Brazil. His name was Guilherme, and that's the puzzle. My name's Guilherme, and this is the story of my life. 5 years later, I developed a love for something, a sport, and that sport was soccer. I was still in Brazil at the time. I was 5 years old, and my mom put me into soccer school where every day basically I would go and play, and it was awesome. We didn't have enough money back then, so we couldn't really get the proper training, but it was really awesome. And since then I've been playing soccer. At 7 years old, I was still playing soccer. I remember every single day going outside and just having some fun with my friends, because there was really no fields and I couldn't really play. I had to play on hard concrete ground. Sometimes my nail would fall off, like on my foot when I would kick the ball, and something I had to deal with at 7 years old. I never thought anything about it. I mean, living in Brazil, you never think of the outside or how to live somewhere else. You just think of where you're living and you try to live in that world. I absolutely love Brazil. If I could, I would go back to live there because it's my home country and I love it. But I was still playing soccer, and I kept playing, and someday I knew I wanted to play this professionally. A few months goes by and my stepdad meets my mom over the computer, which was in a dating website. But let's leave the details aside for another video if they're okay with that, and let's focus on the more point. They started chatting for a few months, and then suddenly bum 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 bum. Yep, they got married. As a 9 or 8-year-old kid, I was not happy about this. I was very, very, very sad. Yay! A few months later, guess what? Yep, we're going to the United States. I was just very sad because I didn't know what was going on in the United States. I thought there was no soccer and that I couldn't play the sport. Let's face it, what is a 9-year-old gonna think? In my last day in Brazil, every single family member of mine, we met up in the airport and we all said our fair share of goodbyes, and we cried a lot, gave a lot of hugs, and we didn't really know how long it was gonna take us to see each other again, because it's a lot of money to the US, to be honest. And then we board the airplane. After 10 hours of a really, really sad flight, we finally arrived to the USA. There was a welcome sign at the airport after, Confederation, which is the police there. They have to check your passports and everything. And there was a huge welcome sign, and I didn't feel welcomed as a 9-year-old. I was very, very sad. When we got to the USA, we had no money. We had to live at my step-uncle's place for a few months until we can finally afford a house. And I remember at the time not being able to play soccer, and I was very, very sad. When I was living at my step-uncle's house for a few months, my 2 step-cousins were living there, and they had a laptop in the living room so that they both could use to go on MySpace and stuff at the time that they were still in high school. They're in university now. Oh my god, what a long time. And they basically were using it a lot, and I couldn't use it, so I was very, very sad because I never actually got to touch technology really. But as my 9-year-old self, I would always sneak out now and then to actually go on the laptop. And a few months goes by and I discovered a website called YouTube. I fell in love with it instantly, and I was telling my friends about it, and I don't wanted to post videos and stuff. And yeah, in 2011 or 2010, I don't remember quite, I bought a PS2 finally, and I started playing every single day. I used to play Crash Bandicoot, I used to play Call of Duty, even the old ones. I used to play so many old stuff like FIFA games. I would be so excited to play it, and I absolutely loved it. A short while went by and I finally bought my first Dazzle capture card on my birthday. I was so excited because I've seen every single YouTuber do YouTube videos, and I was so hyped, and I wanted to be partnered by Machinima at the time. Being partnered with is a big thing, and I really wanted to be partnered. And then I started YouTube. I created my new channel, which was Guilherme Valois, which I uploaded WWE stuff because at the time I used to love WWE. I got a video up to 200,000 views, and I didn't get any money for it, and I was so down about it because YouTube was messaging me because I had some type of copyright or something. But I was so down and so happy at the same time. A little bit after that, the channel started getting dead subs. I had over like 5,000 subs, and they were all dead. I was getting 2 to 3 likes every single video that I posted because I was inactive for about 3 to 4 months on that channel, and basically everybody went away because all of their there for was, you know, the WWE content. And then I created the channel Machinima Killer, and first I had a thought of mine of Machinima, and I really wanted to get partnered by them, so I basically put Machinima and then I put Killer, and that's how I came up with the name. No big, you know, misconception, just that's the name, Machinima Killer. Few years went by. In 2012 I got a PS3, or 2011, I don't remember right, and then 2014 I got Ghost. I had every single Call of Duty game until then, but I got Ghost and I started pub stomping. That was a new thing for me because I didn't know what pub stomping really was, and when I saw all the gameplays and the saying, I was just fascinated by it and I wanted to learn how to do it. After Ghost, my big goal was to join a clan and be active and be loyal, basically upload every single day and, you know, try to be active on it and be as loyal as I can. And that is when I joined Catalyst Pub Stomping, a new home, new friends, and basically I'm good enough friends with them to call them my family. Some of the members there basically know me so well that they can call me family. And yeah, that's basically pretty much it. That is my story on YouTube so far. Hopefully you guys will change that in the future, but for now, that's all there is. Thank you for watching this video. It's been Catalyst Killer or Machinima Killer. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and I just want to make a huge misconception if you guys didn't understand. This is basically my story on YouTube. I wasn't really sad. I was just telling you guys a story step by step on what basically happened. I know I wasn't really energized, but I'm doing this at 3 in the morning. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to hit that sub button and like button. This has been Catalyst Killer or Machinima Killer. See you guys on the next one. Peace.